There is nothing quite like the cruelty of a narcissistic wife. She'll intentionally do things to emotionally hurt you, because she gets an intense high from harming others. Narcissistic wives tend to be abusive because they care about what others think of them. Watch until the end as I show you 10 reasons why narcissistic wives are brutal to you. Number 1. Narcissistic wives have an intense need to control. Narcissists want to keep you under their control. Narcissistic wives want to be in charge of everything, and they want to be in charge of their husbands. They want to keep you under their thumb to continue to control your life, even though they never really cared about you in the first place. Narcissistic wives can be brutal to you because they need to feel superior. They want to make sure that everyone else around them knows that they are the most important person in the room, even if it means putting you down in front of others. Narcissistic wives will do anything necessary to ensure they stay in control of the relationship, even if that means destroying your self-esteem and making you feel worthless without them by your side. Number 2. Narcissistic wives don't want to be seen as weak and vulnerable. Narcissistic wives don't want to be seen as weak and vulnerable. They need to be in control at all times, so they can't bear the thought of being vulnerable around you. If you show any signs of weakness, this will make them feel insecure, which is something they can't handle. So they will do anything to avoid looking like that. It's not just about being strong, it's also about looking strong. Narcissistic wives know that if they look weak, they'll be seen as having no power, which is the last thing they want. Number 3. Narcissistic wives constantly seek attention and admiration. Narcissists need constant validation and attention from others because they have low self-esteem and feel empty inside. They will seek out people who can provide them with these things to fill this void within themselves. Narcissistic wives need to be the center of attention and often act like everything revolves around them. As a result, they need to be adored by their husbands. Narcissistic wives constantly seek reassurance about their appearance because of their low self-esteem and insecurity about their looks. If you do not pay attention to her appearance or compliment her often, she will feel unloved and neglected by you. Number 4. Narcissistic wives need to be right all the time. Narcissistic wives are brutal to you because they need to be right. They also need to prove their superiority by belittling you, which is why they will always find something wrong with your thoughts, feelings, or actions. You're wrong if you disagree with her, and she's right. If you have an opinion that differs from hers, she'll try to undermine it by making you feel small and stupid. She may even try to convince you that your idea is worthless or pointless. If she can't do that, she'll make sure that no one else listens to you. Number 5. Narcissistic wives lack empathy. You will never be able to make her happy because she has no capacity for empathy or compassion. She is completely self-absorbed. Narcissistic wives don't care about your feelings or needs. They only care about getting what they want. These wives are sometimes called emotional vampires. They suck up all of your positive energy and leave you exhausted and empty inside. Narcissistic wives don't care who they hurt along the way as long as they get what they want out of it. They might pretend like they care about what happens to others or treat them kindly as long as it benefits them somehow. Narcissistic wives are only concerned with themselves and how they look in other people's eyes. Number 6. Narcissistic wives care only about themselves. Narcissistic wives don't love you. They only love themselves. Narcissistic wives are brutal to you because they feel entitled. Narcissists have a grandiose sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration. They demand praise, adulation, and attention. You may think that this is a good thing. After all, who doesn't want to feel important and special? But the problem is that narcissists aren't able to give out love or empathy. They're only able to take it in. Narcissistic wives feel that they deserve everything, and if they don't get it, they will lash out. They have an inflated sense of self-importance, so they believe that the world revolves around them. Narcissists often have a long list of expectations for their partners, but are incapable of meeting any of their own. Number 7. Narcissistic wives are very envious individuals. Narcissistic wives are very jealous and controlling of their partners. They do not want their husbands to have any interests or activities outside of their relationship, because it makes them feel insecure about their own importance in their life. Narcissistic wives are very envious of their husbands and the accomplishments they make. They feel that they should be the center of attention in their marriage. Narcissistic wives do not want to see you succeed because it makes them feel less important as a woman and wife. If you have a successful career or business, they will not hesitate to try and take it from you. Number 8. Narcissistic wives want everything from you. Narcissistic wives want everything from you. They want your money, your attention, your love, and you will make sure you know how much they need it all. A narcissistic wife will not be satisfied with the way things are going in your relationship. She will be always asking for more and pushing for more because she needs to feel like she is being taken care of. As a husband, you will be expected to provide everything for her. This is because she feels like she deserves it. She wants everything from you, and if you don't give it to her, she may punish you by being cold and withholding affection. Number 9. Narcissistic wives don't see you as a person. Narcissistic wives don't see their husbands as real people. Instead, they see them as an extension of themselves. A trophy wife who looks pretty and does what she's told. These women are so harsh toward their partners because their partners aren't real people with feelings or needs of their own. Narcissistic wives see their husbands as objects. They may not be aware of this, but it's true. They can treat you like trash while treating themselves like gold. It's also why they can't feel no remorse or guilt when they mistreat you, because they don't see you as a real human being, with real feelings and needs. Narcissistic wives cannot see through their own self-absorption lens to notice their behavior's impact on others. Number 10. Narcissistic wives have bad parenting experiences. Narcissistic wives have had bad experiences with love before, so they act coldly toward their husbands today. Their own parents were cruel toward them. If these women felt like their mothers and fathers didn't love them enough when they were young, then it makes sense that they would feel this way towards others too. Perhaps the most essential reason why narcissistic wives are so brutal to you is that they have terrible parenting experiences. Narcissistic wives were likely raised by abusive, neglectful, or absent parents. They have had a challenging time learning to be a good parent themselves. Narcissistic wives may also have developed low self-esteem due to their own childhood. They may not feel worthy of being loved or respected by others. This can lead to them being controlling and manipulative to get what they need from their partners and children. Narcissistic wives are brutal to you because they need control, and that's how to get it. As time goes on, their nature begins to show through. Suppose you're not doing things exactly how she wants them done. In that case, she's allowed to make all decisions about the relationship, and she will get more and more controlling. Your attempts at making decisions or acting independently will only be met with anger and criticism. The more likely it is that she'll start using abuse to you and your children. What do you think? I encourage you to leave a comment below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you click and watch this video right here.